This is a brilliant product from Atlas. They have a motorcycle cruise control that I'm going to install on my 2017 Vulcan S. This is a mechanical system. So let's open it up and see what's inside. And then they have this pouch inside that comes with all the tools and screws required. When you open the pack, you can see the actual product, which is made out of steel and it's well built. It's pretty tiny and the top portion can be pulled out from the left side. On one side there is a notch where the one side of the top part goes in, and on the other side it's a ratcheting system. You can see the teeth there, so all you have to do is push down so it engages the teeth and it doesn't come out. And on the other side you can tighten it up with the screw. The throttle lock is a mechanical system where it pushes against the body and the throttle housing. And that way the throttle get locked in whichever position you want it to. It's an on and off kind of switch. Without reading the manual, I tried to install it myself, and pretty quickly I realized maybe it's not a good idea. Atlas has great videos on their YouTube channel and I'll link it here. That gave me some cool ideas on how to install it in a better way. All I have to do was to pull down that rubber housing on the throttle so that I have good clearance that I can work pretty easily. Now it's time to install it. Before installing the pad, just make sure you install in a rough way so you can understand which position you want the throttle lock to sit in, and then put the rubber padding back so the throttle lock will stay in place. Once it is in the desired position, try out which friction pad makes best sense. When you put it inside without engaging the throttle lock, the throttle goes back in position. Once you figure out, then that's what you have to install and stick it onto the side of the throttle lock. First step is to clean with a alcohol pad that comes with the package. And in my case, I have used the thinnest friction pad that is suitable. And most likely, if you're using Kawasaki Vulcan S, that might be the case. You have to just use the thinnest pad that comes in the package. The medium and the thick one, it doesn't go well. Let the alcohol dry out, and then now it's time to attach the friction pad. Carefully remove the adhesive part of the friction part and put it on the throttle lock. Give it a good press and let it sit for maybe 2 to 5 minutes, and keep pressing it until it's firmly applied on the throttle lock. I put the handlebar in complete turn position so I can find out if there is any clearance issue with the tank. Now it's time to install the actual throttle lock with the pad installed on it. All you have to do now is tighten up the screw. Make sure you have the throttle lock in the desired position and it's not touching the tank when your handlebar is completely turned to the right side. Once you engage two teeth on the ratcheting on the left side, pull up the hole so it touches the screw head, and then tighten up the screw a little bit more, and then again press down on the ratcheting system until it's tight and firm. Now just tighten the screw completely, and then you can check whether the throttle lock switch and the stop switch is within your thumb area. So once that position is fixed, you can completely tighten the screw down so that it stays there in place. As you can see, I have engaged and the throttle stays in that place. So that's all to it. The X mark is to release it, and the throttle goes back into the original position. The installation is very easy, and watch the video from Atlas that makes it more easier. And you can see overall the look here is very slim profile and it doesn't stick out. I like the black and black. I'm very happy with the install. Now it's time for us to take it for a ride and see how it performs. Alright guys, so let's test it out. Alright, we are back in business. 61 Fahrenheit and not too bad. Alright, let me engage and see what happens. So I'm only going at third gear 32, so I'm going to engage it. Oops, it's too much. There you go. Alright, so I'm free to take my hand off the throttle. These gloves are not helping me, so otherwise it's all good. Alright, here it's a 25 speed limit, so let me engage the throttle lock and see what happens. There you go. Oops, too much. I can fine tune and adjust it to the position that I need. Right now it's 31, and when it's going downhill, obviously it's gonna increase a bit, but you know, the throttle is gonna be all right. And when I go uphill, obviously I had to give little more throttle and then leave it at that. It slows down for sure. It's not like a electronic cruise control. Alright guys, so today is not an ideal day for testing this throttle thing, because first of all it rained and the roads are very slippery. So we will quickly test it out, the engagement, and that's all. We are not gonna take it to freeway. We'll find another day to do that. So let me engage here at 39. It stays there. Okay, it's going up. Not sure. Yeah, but it does what it's supposed to do. It's to engage the throttle at the position you want, and you can take off your hand for little while. Especially it is useful when going on interstate and long rides. So let me disengage. I will do a detailed long ride review, but today I just wanted to quickly test it out to see how it performs, and so far I'm happy. But we don't want to conclude anything without doing a detailed testing. I did not want to post the video without doing any ride at all, so I thought I'll do a quick ride and then post it. So it's a mechanical one, so obviously it's not gonna adjust when you go uphill and downhill. So if you're going downhill, it's going to increase the speed because the throttle is locked at the position, and when you're going uphill you may want to give more throttle because again it's a mechanical lock, so it's not going to adjust the speed without any electronic feedback, right? So keep that in mind. Otherwise it works, you know, if you're on a interstate highway and if you're cruising around at 65-70, you can just lock that, and then even if you want to adjust it, you can adjust it. It stays there. So that's how it works. So today, because of the rain, it's not ideal for me to do a detailed testing, so we will do that some other day. And apart from that, everything is new for this ride. It's the first ride of 2021 after the winter, so I'm testing out the GoPro Hero 9, which is mounted here. So we will see if it captures the audio or not. First ride with the throttle lock. I'm also wearing a warm suit, so that video is coming soon. I bought that suit especially for these kind of spring ride, because when it is sunny but still cold, I can use it and ride it without any problem. So that was the intent. Alright, so let's go home and see how the GoPro footage looks like. Oops, the shoes are definitely slippery. I don't know if it's the shoes or something else. Feeling extremely good jumping back on the bike after so long, after that long winter. So expect to see more Vulcan S and motorcycle videos this summer. I was just doing all kind of camera and microphone related videos because I was not able to ride. So I'm happy I can start the ride again, and the garage is fixed with nice light, so even the install videos are gonna be little easy to do. Okay, take care, ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Alright, now the garage floor is extremely slippery, so I have to be careful. Alright guys, so that was success. Let me go and edit this video. See you.